Third watch, attention. Stand at ease.
You have to be willing to do something for somebody else without any thought of reward. You're just going to do it.
It's almost like a superhero costume. You're going to go out and you're going to help the community, but at the same time, you know that you have to live up to the expectations of that uniform.
When you put it all together and everybody came to work, we had a strong machine. It worked. But we only had that because we recognized and valued the contribution of every employee.
On June 20th, 1892, Edmonton's first mayor, Matt McCauley, proclaimed Bylaw 15. The bylaw gave town council the right to hire its own police officers in times of trouble, rather than rely on the Northwest Mounted Police. P.D. Campbell would be the first full-time constable to patrol Edmonton's streets. With the rapid growth of the city, the force had grown to 4 by 1903. Close to 4,000 men and women have proudly worn the uniform of the Edmonton Police Service. Even here, the Edmonton Police Service was ahead of its time, hiring the first Aboriginal police officer in Alberta in 1911 and the first woman police officer in the province in 1912.
It caused quite a stir back in those days because newspapers across Canada, and also they had newspapers in England saying that obviously Edmonton can't get enough male police officers.
In those days, you had to check every door, and you had to do it twice during a shift. And if you missed a B&E, which sometimes happened, then you were in such deep, deep caca.
I have some great memories walking the beat. It was a good experience, and I can remember coming into the old headquarters building for lunch and piling up all the buffalo coats and having our lunch and then heading back out into the cold and doing our thing, and it was fun.
It has often been said that police work is not a job, it's not a career, it's not a vocation. Police work is a calling to serve your fellow human being, to uphold the law, to fight evil, to protect the vulnerable, to build communities, and to put service before self, while embracing the demands and accepting the risks.
We represent the public, so we need all kinds of different skill sets and people and talents to be a successful organization.
Yeah, that's me. I started in the traffic division in 1964.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I ask you your driver's license, registration, and insurance? What did I do wrong? Here's your driver's license, registration.
A lot of long nights, a lot of long days.
And this is a summons for you to appear in court to answer to the charge of exceeding the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit.
I really loved the street. I loved working traffic.
Thanks a lot. You're quite welcome, sir. Good afternoon. I wonder why the hell he isn't out after real criminals.
From the very beginning, the Edmonton Police Service was at the forefront of law enforcement in Canada, using the latest technology and science to combat crime and keep all Edmontonians safe.
We bought these Chevrolets in, I guess, 1992, and they looked like bananas on wheels. They were the most ugly car I'd ever seen in all my life.
I think the quality of our internal instructors has always been top-notch, always.
125 years after its founding, the men and women of the Edmonton Police Service continue to serve their community with pride and distinction.
When somebody says, I'm thinking about being a police officer, and somebody from another agency says, you want to be a cop? You want to be a cop of the best policing organization in Canada? Go to Edmonton.
Initiate! Cover! Get down!
On July 31st, 1987, a tornado ripped through the eastern part of Edmonton. The tornado killed 27 people and left 300 injured. It wasn't the first or the last time in the city's history that the Edmonton Police Service would be called upon to tread where others feared to follow. Keeping the peace in Alberta's capital city has not been without sacrifice. 8 Edmonton police officers have died in the line of duty since 1918.
Why do I do this job? I do it because of the guy next to me. I do it for the girl to the right of me, and I do it for the people we want to help.
Constable McLean, District 304. Constable Claney, 200.
The career was gone in a flash.
Connor.
I couldn't have done anything better.
Constable Penny, 8 o'clock, flag detail. Third watch, attention. To your duties. Break, off.
From horseback to helicopters, the Edmonton Police Service has grown and prospered along with the city it serves. Through it all, the basic tenet of the service remains unchanged. Dedicated to protect, proud to serve.
You will never know how much of an impact you made on somebody's life.